Wuni muse untimi enkotwa Mahama interview with the intention say uko piano asheko na bi egu n'animu ase na say ututu n'anum piano asheko na bi egu n'animu ase emfa. Mo akasa em say munya hu Mahama yi wo ho. Mahama no onte say Akufo Addo ananapo anase baomia o. Eye Akufo Addo na poni baomia na say yantro ama ankan a ye kan kwase asem gu Ghana man ni n'animu ase. Enye John Dramani Mahama. In the same American, untimi kotwa Mahama interview with the intention say me a journalist na me call akugu Mahama ni mu ase epia Mahama ahyekọ na bi egu na ni mu ase emfa tie ni ye me se dia emfa mensaka a very short version of John Dramani Mahama's latest interview with the BBC. Monhwe na muntie questions ni yeni waya Mahama de ma journalist no. What does he pa? Now make us a.
Will you accept the results of the December elections, regardless of the outcome?
If on the election day there's widespread ballot snatching and beating of people and the military moving and intimidate people and shoot people and thugs are all over the place rampaging, you want me to accept that result? It will depend on the transparency and fairness of the process.
Now, you've been campaigning on the promise of implementing a 24-hour economy. Can you explain to us what that means?
It's simple. I mean, if you incentivize businesses to run longer than 8 hours, they can't run with the same number of people. They'll have to employ some more people. The demand is there. We have the African Continental Free Trade Area. We have the ETLS, ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme.
How much will it cost your government to implement a 24-hour economy?
You can't put a cost on it immediately. 24-hour economy is not an event. It's a process. And so even while we're stabilizing the macroeconomic environment and bringing inflation down, bringing interest rates down, we'll be implementing the 24-hour economy. You are thinking about it as if we'll wake up overnight soon as I'm sworn in a 24-hour economy.
Will you be able to do that in 4 years?
We will start, at least.
So your 24-hour economy then is a gamble?
It's not a gamble. Why would it be a gamble? 24-hour economy is not a new concept. It's been implemented in Sydney. It's been implemented in UK. It's been
these are bigger economies.
In Singapore.
You can't compare Sydney,
but
Singapore to Ghana.
They started somewhere.
You have 4 years. Will you be able to implement that?
4 years? Is that the end of Ghana? So after 4 years, that's it.
A new government comes in
and says we don't want 24-hour economy.
It's possible?
Well, that's Ghana's loss.
Ghana is among the few African countries to pass draconian anti-LGBT legislation widely condemned by human rights groups. Will you sign it into law if it is brought before you?
It's not an anti-LGBT, it is a family values bill. It was approved unanimously by our parliament. You see, it's against our culture, African culture. It's against our religious faith, Muslim and all that. But I think that we must look at the bill, and the president must indicate what he finds wrong with that bill and send the bill back to Parliament. Or alternatively, he must send it to the Council of State and get the Council of State's advice.
Is that what you would have done?
That's what I would have done.
And will you ever sign an anti-LGBT bill?
It depends on what is in the bill.
Corruption is a very big problem in Ghana. You partly lost the 2016 elections due to the perception of corruption. Now, several allegations of corruption have been leveled against this government, including mismanagement of public funds, theft, and asset stripping. Are there any specific cases that you will be investigating if you win this election?
Every year, the Auditor General's report says that 15 billion was not properly accounted for and all that. If we can get a special court to implement the Auditor General's reports and hold people accountable, it will help us to reduce the amount of malfeasance that is taking place here.
When you were in government, you failed to address or find a sustainable solution to illegal mining. This government has also failed, and now the situation has worsened. About 60% of Ghana's water bodies have been polluted. What will you do differently this time to address the problem?
First, we're going to stop mining in forest reserves. Then secondly, stop mining on the water bodies. You dig a leach pad where all the wastewater you're using will go in, and the water is held in the leach pad. We're going to hold the owners of the concession to account.
Will you continue with the prosecution of the anti-illegal mining protesters if you win the election?
I mean, to be remanded into custody for 2 weeks because of going on a protest, I think was high-handed, because they were raising attention to an issue that is of grave concern to all of us. And because of their protests, government brought an ally to parliament to reverse mining in forest reserves. So their protests achieved something. And so if I come, I'll let the Attorney General, file a nolle prosequi and stop their prosecution.
Now, sir, interview we are viral and I say air trendy on social media. John Dramani Mahama answered so many questions. And John Dramani Mahama shall say with a year accepting the election results to corruption and to anti-LGBTQ plus bill to Galamsey and prosecuting of the protesters of Galamsey and what have you, which so be Samia. John Dramani Mahama answered intelligently. Nebum question about kwa Mahama ya noa ya no pese ye pe kwan bi so na ye de kire se Mahama entimi ya no the question on the 24-hour economy. Yebisa Mahama say entino how much ena ebe cost Ghana by to implement the 24-hour economy. Ena John Dramani Mahama say sebio untimi emfa sikabi nto so ene ya edi entia 24-hour economy no enye keti market bi a yekusi. 24-hour economy no enye interchange bi a yebesi, enye ayasa bi a na se edan bi a yebesi. Na watchre say eye sika sei ena ye de be sa de no there be 24-hour economy no eye system. Eye say John Dramani Mahama ban eba no obekushin industries a Ghana wo obeboa aban ne beboa enunti ena John Dramani Mahama kire say anajo aduma na industries no ebeye no ye beti enyinam kanea so ama o mu se na ebeye do not incur too much cost. Uko social media ade ba ko a eye sad ne say omo a ye pretend say ye ntiase no eye omo a bebre na awie legon awie UCC UDS na emom esan say Mahama ho tainti ya petri ya dwen akyese ye ntiase on ntiase to how with you na emom omo a ebia make genuinely omo ntiase nti e na mesa to mebuase a breaking it down. 24-hour economy enya sabio can say edan bia yekosi anase ayasa bia anase bia American stadium bia ye babesi enya e-gate bia asem there be enya AstroTurf bia asem there be 24-hour economy a system say aban ne beboa ekushin industries no ama industries no etimi are running over time because we have so many people in Ghana who are unemployed. What you say pa number 1 e was say aban ni make sure say ahoban bo ensensem no ekwa animu se na be ya obi sori anajo ekwa adwuma enkwasiafo bi enkwache enkwahye no enye ne phone emfini nsem. Number 2 street lighting system ebe ya adwuma because nipa beko adwuma na do se na be ya kwa omfa esumu ema nipa bonefo bi enkwachew enye phone na se yenye ohonioma nyina. These are the things our government to cushion or to foster, to grow, to nurture the 24-hour economy. Enya dia bia Mahama ba ya say 24-hour economy enie munsi sikanie mufanye say that is not how esi ye adwuma fa. Ba bia be ko bia o man bia eya sa de ni bia no. That is not how our implementation no esi ye adwuma. Enye dan bia ye besi tie me say tie enye edan bia ye besi na sabio what say sika sen na odeba be 24-hour economy. Journalist nankasa obisa asa question no oyekwasea na dwen ye adwuma because na dwen ye adwuma umbisa such a senseless question. Say sika sen na odeba be 24-hour economy. Obra enye dan bi ayesie enye kwan bi ayeye eye system say aban ne ba beboa ama companies no etimi arane a 3 shift system. 8 plus 8 plus 8 equals to 24 hours. What you say pa? Na ya na Ghana fo binum chese ai na me driver ni me a me ton wache me a me ton hwan me dan arane 24 hours. Obi nhye Mahama nka se eye nhye. Ye rade me nuanom Ghana fo ye Mahama nka se eye nhye. Se oba no chenchina uye fitani na se untimi rane 24 hours ekrampo a rane 24 hours debi. Oton wache oton diehuo oye dien na se untimi enrane krampo by force rane enye nhye enunti ena Mahama ban chese uye industry bi na se uye interested da aban ni babuao ama watimi arane eye 24 hours to employ more people, give more output so that you can also make more money. This is basic minia economics. Adamu ye ba o miama na muye ba omiama bibi kiti simple understanding mo petri mo dwen chese yantiasie na Mahama ntimi antrase na de na hwan sabi you we so free dan bia yesi ana say 24-hour economy no na mo ntiasie na me say self explanatory e get the motiasie me boa say yesi hotel esi ocean no mo no motiasie 24-hour economy de montiasie ai o de eno ani se ne ohia ne Ghana card 1 cedi 2 cedi and de motiasie meboa ene yese hwan na echase enkwase asem enioma munimu se enye adwuma de motiasie se ye tam epo efri Accra akoduru Kumasi no motiasie 24-hour economy a ebeboa Ghana mabunu ama Ghana mabunu enya eduma ye no Mwatna Ghana ha aye mwadwen se montiasie ene entiasie china ejimi dien ya dam nkwase asem ejimi sem dien ya na on se Ghana fo binum te Ghana ha journalist no ebisa John Dramani Mahama se na bibia ubetimi awie in 4 years ana. What is this issue of 4 years? What is this issue of Mahama eba no 4 years pe Mahama eba no 4 years pe America man penny Trump ono so 4 years pe now so America fon che say oba no 4 years pe nti edi ade na oba be dabi enu nti John Mahama che say nti sebio se mini ho a na Ghana esi se me Mahama me wie me term a na Ghana aba awie ya na, which is kwase question ni kwase asembe ni Mahama eba no 4 years pe enti no 4 years no se wantimi anye awia na se asa enti sabio se mampani bi ba onto aso ana edi ejimi ni edi nkwase asemuni asa ni Mahama na sabio ni bibia odeba 24-hour economy no ase eye Mahama ni bibia odeba na se wantimi awia obi aba onto aso enkwase asemu se Mahama di ho Ghana ento aso se Mahama eni ho Ghana munya mampani eti se Mahama ba na se wantimi mpo anya awia the next person no ono so embra meto so saa na system no 24-hour economic system no entimi enya adwuma na yentimi employ more Ghanaians into the workforce edi ade na monti asia se Jimmy hene nkwase question ne embu asem yeti Ghana ha na we trend na ye betie Mahama wentimi anyi anu 24-hour economy no Mahama say onisi kampo ayede ye nkwase asem dan bi ayesi TF bi ayesi plane bi ayefo amna bi ayetu adan ye Jimmy sa. This is the government ability to cushion the industries, give them incentive, help them. Help them to run more than 24 hours. Most accounts. Some of you call senior high school accounts Legonia de nursery accounts. Mote Ghana say 24-hour economy. Yentiasie. On tiasie saying. Na tebio tiafi de on tiasie. Yesi tiafi de on tiasie mewa. Yesi tiafi on tiasie. Yenya Jimmy ni looking sharp kra. Ade mwasemunye. And listen. With the issue of LGBTQ+, John Dramani Mahama answered intelligently. Or chair say, it depends on what is in the bill. Because mekani say drafted bill. And from a two menim na mekan bill na ebia o chair say, ye say obi di ne to a yenkuno na me mampani ma sign men sign san kwase bill no. Yenku nipa obi di ne to a enya oto yenku sa nipa no. Ye pa yen twi nipa na so. Na deter Ghana for from going into the act. But say ye say bia for example na me cite you. O the bail abeto menim. Na makan na o che say ye chi say obi di ne to a ye nku no me mampani no. That is too harsh because se bibia koba ye blame parliament. Parliament o e na a drafted sambra no now so se bibi anko ya ye blame parliament o. E ye mampani na Ghana for now be pointing fingers at him. It is Sabio me mampani a men signing kwasia bill. Iti Mahama kire say Sabio Ghana ha ye family value no empesa ade no. Ye value system no empesa ade no. Uye Kristoni, uye hwan ni sa ade no empe. Iti bana me ba no Sabio LGBT de me Mahama medican ama Ghana fo nyina tia se memfoa so. Iti me ba no bail no se sa na tie se na yesi tie na no. Say bia me kan ye twi nipa na so 1 2 be die. Yes, problem bi ani ho. Embom mekan bail no baby a me free say e was say ye bibi kakra ho no I'll take it back to parliament but say make us men sign pa de there be it way the most intelligent way Mahama is here no and then I enti ase I take God ha and they say Mahama has made mockery of himself emwa Akufo Addo na okotena the same BBC chair say when the wind of change is blowing say Ghana for ye ni yeto there is nothing I can do as mampeni than to sign. Akufo Addo can say the same BBC. And no there normal. Now so Mahama there and Mahama NTB yano emua and the galamsey issue and accepting the results. Yes, what mean say ya boni petu. Ni see in 2020 whereby you couldn't achieve for 8 people no ebanisa NDC will never ever accept the results unless it goes in their favor. This is how politics is done. You declare NDC the winner there no case. Muku nipa bia, they are going to arrest all of you and put you behind bars. But say whereby ye kunkum nipa asnachi ballot oni ade na sebio ye chinchi Mahama nsa abeche Mahama say or Lucy the NDC nye ready to accept such a shoddy results. NC any can ye be CBNC and I am sending this as a warning to every Ghanaian, to the NPP government. Say ebani sa dia nia ebesi bia besi because the NDC no enye ready to go through what Ghanaians went through in 2020. Whereby you could nipa watch ebesi ne mampani fun we onka ho asem. The NDC will never ever back down. Itimunya very careful. Jane Mensa Matthew say printing ballot to be you're very careful. Say Montias say the NDC will never ever back down. Say ya to abani re na se Frenchim ye ejuma papepe ye ejuma obi anwia obia na se Mahama Lucia Mahama has said you on kontokwa. After all, well Lucida Mahama has the heart to handle that kind of defeat. It's nothing new to Mahama. Mahama bejiatum NDC bejiatum but whereby ye chinchi Mahama ansa age efri ni nsemo de masa lalai ensi lalai Mahama nyintum ene nyintum china. So interview we yes say muni bibi mate say they are trying so hard. They say ye betcha Baumia so interview ebisa the same question udwane asia Mahama de na yeka BBC for edi Baumia ji say Baumia so mra na ye mbisa the same question Baumia dwane edentia ontimi ya no the issue of LGBT Baumia ontimi ya no intelligently ontimi the issue of ne policies or say or they by now 1 city 2 city ba o mentimi ya no igate no ba o mentimi ya no because obi empo emie it ba me adwane from the interview now so John Dramani Mahama aye bold enough ako face interview no ayi ano sania e wose mampani si ya no yete Ghana ha aye sabio ya dwin kutu se yentiase ena dey asem da Mahama akan ena Mahama say onisi kampo a ode ba be 24 hour economy dan bia yesi breaks it die koko bia yeton ensem phone sim hunu akwa yen hwa de se we na mo pa mo hwe Akufo Addo mo hwa de My mention video na say. Yes, Akufo Addo etu chopper. Helicopter, chopper. All the way from the Jubilee House. Eko Senya Bereku in the Ewutu Senya constituency. Eko commission AstroTurf. Chopper. What two chopper? Ako all the way to Kaswa side the hall. Ewutu Senya. Ako commission AstroTurf. AstroTurf wa Asamoah kwa one single person ACB ma Accra Academy. Bleu AstroTurf no Asamoah nipa baako pe onya ban. Ye ntua to ma no. Asamoah onya minister, onya president, onyo bia Ghana ha. He is only a former footballer. Asamoah single person. Etimisi AstroTurf ma Accra Academy. Why? Because he is an old student of Accra Academy. Onibula Reina, these are all students of Accra Academy. Alright? Mampeni Akufo Addo etu chopper. Ashe fuel. Aviation fuel. Watu chopper are spending over $50,000 just to go and commission a $10,000 or $20,000 AstroTurf. Imagine. Mampeni abeni fuel to plane chopper of over $50,000 just to go and commission an AstroTurf park, pitch, football park, costing just about $20,000 US. When you pay, Anna, yeah, when you pay. Mahama, 24-hour economy, where there's some it makes sense to you, Anambwa. I say, yeah, to chopper. Are spending over $50,000 just to commission a $20,000 page, It makes sense to you people. Where the nyansa wom, where the Akufo Addo make sense. Nyansa wom, adia mampeni Akufo Addo ayeno. Nyansa wom, John Dramani Mahama de yentiasie. Say na mope, me say musuban, ma bra ba mu bonti e na NPP no. They treat you the way they do because omuni mu say Ghana 4P na no. Come what me. Yes, say omo abrabo krampo he ye beto aba say osono ento aso ema osono enko enwramu osono ene nipa entena fie ento aso ensese ya dan emu bu sabi Uganda for Japade. This is your brain and this is how you think and this is your mentality. Enunti na NPP for no, they treat you the way they treat you. She me say NPP Akufo Addo na puba omia omu ye curse to the progress of this nation. The earlier we kick these people out, the better for each and every Ghanaian. I repeat myself. The earlier we kick these people out of power or office, the better for the people of Ghana and for this nation as a whole. Because these people, no, give them 20 years. Imagine say, man penny afa chopper. Soja food the tree ambulance bibia eko train wo ho fire service for nyina ko ho bi I waste sika over $50,000 just to commission a pitch costing just about $20,000 maximum. Yensue nyansa. I repeat myself, me say dey yensue nyansa na yentiase say send America no. The earlier we kick these people out, the better for each and every Ghanaian. As simple as that. So simple as that. So simple as that. For me, the at the chairman, Freemind enjoy the rest of your time, and I'll see you in my next video. Macram.
Oje ballot paper na enhwesoro. Omo mo soro no machine so die nyina yemwa. Nti de hwemfifin ho. Enye wo mpe aboa hyen so de ye pechinye.